Alright guys, we got a gold one today. I'm gonna paint a quarter panel. I paint the door. Gonna do a little blend up here on this door. I'm gonna take our clear all the way around here. A little spot on that front door there. Bare metal. Got our deck lid. Got a bumper. We're gonna blend this quarter. Got our little tunnel made over here for our blend. Oh, excuse me. We got the back of our deck lid taped here. As soon as we lay our base down, we will pull this off, soften the line, and clear over everything back there. So, let's go ahead and put the paint in the gun. Just set up over here on the shelf cam. I hope everybody's doing good today. Hopefully you can see the bench there. I'll be using the GTI for this. My little GTI. Okay. There we go. So we got gold here. Gold, 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 light gold. Under reduced a little bit. Leave a little in the cup to reduce all the way and do my drop coat. On the respirator. Hey, little gray quarter, you gotta get some spaghetti with that wiring harness there, huh? You get real stumped, I got a phone number. Scooter said you could give him a call. He's got that remembered by heart, you know. He can tell you where everything goes, so. If you get stumped. Here we go now.
have sealed this one, but not in the budget. So probably take a whole pint of paint and do this door, deck lid, and the bumper. But I just didn't want to clean the gun out, man. Some days I'm more generous than others. Today's not that day. Getting this coat on here, let this flash off a minute. Probably take us 3 coats to cover. Got another hood and fenders out there waiting. Got a Cavalier at the house, did the roof and deck lid on. Got the Mustang, of course. Got the bus. Started to pick up a little bit. Plug that's going to listen to there goes. I'm having trouble finding some gaskets for our carburetors. I might have to order some of those. Talk to my buddy out there in California, see if he can pick me up some, put them in the mail for me, send him some money. I don't know if red line's out there or not. Yeah, I want to get those together and sell them. So Jeremy, if you want to buy those at a good discounted price, give me a call, man, and give you a good deal on this before I rebuild them. They're real clean. You'd have to get some Venturias for them. I think those are sort of hand whacked. I got some 37s that I could get for you. They're probably around 40Ts in your cars. I think for the 2 of them with no manifolds in the condition that they're in, I'd take 700 for them. Maybe 650 if you're the right person. Can't sell them for much cheaper than that. You know what they're worth. All right, definitely flashed off. Alrighty, man, we got the heat lamp on today back there. So I was watching Greg Porter's video this morning, and I don't know if you use that high solid clear when you cleared your parts, but if you did, that can throw the flop off. The face is when you look directly at it, and when you stand on the side of the car and look down it, that's the flop. Sometimes the high solid clear is a little more reflective, so it reflects the pigment in the paint different. So if you use the high solid clear, that could be possibly why the parts don't match. And then also, you also want to paint the part in the position of the way it's going to be mounted on the car. Sometimes if you don't do that, it can metallics can lay wrong or funny. So yeah, it was cool. Saw that little video. Oh, we just put that thing all back together and flat sand it with some 1000 grit and just clear it one more time. Dust some base over it. That's how I like to do it. But it's just my opinion. It's not worth a whole lot. Yep, so somebody was asking me about the wood jets to run in the Weber 48s. And really depends on the climate you're in. We usually end up with like a 200 air jet and 145, 155 main, depending on how healthy the motor is. You try to go under a 140 main jet and a 48 Weber and they don't want to run right. If you're going to be interested in a set of those carbs, you're going to have some compression, a decent set of heads, big camshaft, real decent header. Those are for the upper end of the performance spectrum. Another guy had asked about 44 IDFs. They don't make them. Or IDAs, I should say. If you have a 40 or a 44, it's a IDF. They did make some DC and F 42s and 40s that were made popular by Gene Berg back in the 80s. We used to use those on a lot of our street cars. They're smaller than the DC and F, smaller body carburetor. They have chokes on them. Real sweet carburetors if you can get your hands on some of those. If you want wide open performance, the 48's the way to go. EMPI does make a 52 millimeter, and they also have copied the 48 Webers, and I've heard a lot of people tell me that they're pretty decent. I haven't personally tried them yet. I want to say the Webers or the 48 EMPIs run around $800 or $900. We usually throw that linkage out, buy the Berg linkage, and a decent set of manifolds. Usually the intake manifolds you get aren't very good quality. Alrighty, it's getting a little stripey on me. Oh, got a little fisheye from hammering the base. There you go, that's what happens when you hammer the base. See the fisheyes? Good thing a stripe will go right there. So we're just gonna let that dry down a little bit, and we'll drop some base over that pretty easy, and see if we can cover that up. Our bumper almost covered. Our deck lid's looking decent. We're gonna put one more coat and we'll pull this paper off and clear this baby. All our lights burned out, so that's why we got the spotlight on. It's hard to paint with those iridescent lights. They definitely make the color look funny. Definitely not drying very fast today. Very humid out. We got a piece of something right there. I don't know what it is. We got a nice little dent right in here. We don't want to fix that. I'm going to leave the dent. So yeah, I don't know. Can't get much out of watching the used car videos other than the spray technique, I guess. You get to paint a lot of cars doing this. You figure 2, 3, 4 cars a day. 365 days in a year. You guys do the math. So, you got the spray gun in your hand a lot. So you get to see all kinds of little stuff happen and go on. So we'll see if we can cover that up now.
guys, whoops, there goes the mask. I don't know if you guys noticed, but what I did there was I pulled the gun back a little further from the panel, and I was letting the paint drop on the panel. Once it drops on the panel like that, it'll cover the imperfections. Now you see the fish eyes are completely gone, and no longer a problem. Before I learned that technique, I used to stop and I'd wet sand that area out, and then you're trying to cover the area where you sanded your nib out, and you get little splotches all on your paint job when you do that, because you're trying to concentrate on the area that you sanded out. So I found by adjusting the material delivery on the gun and pulling the gun back from the panel, a lot of times you can fill those little imperfections in. Our deck lid's looking covered now. Now we're going to pull this off. So I'll flip you guys out. And, here we go. We're going to soften that line up just a tad, and then we're going to drop the clear on this bad boy. So let it clear out, let that flash off. Got some reducer here somewhere. And we'll go ahead and put a little more reducer in this paint. I was a little short on the reducer this morning, so I shorted it. I'll go ahead and thin this out for my drop coat. You can see this color is very transparent from the strainer, so you can almost read right through it. Actually, you can read right through it. So, not a good color to skip the sealer on, but you know, what are you gonna do? These guys will make you go broke if you want to do it the right way every time, you know. Money always dictates the job, so you got the money to spend, then you're gonna have to cut the corner somewhere. Most of the guys that do this kind of stuff throw a bag or a towel up over the car, and they don't mask them up or anything. They'll come in. When I was taking a break from this, they'd come in here with blankets, throw them up on the car, and do their thing and overspray everything. So it's not hard to get this kind of work. All you do is half-ass do it right, and people are more than willing to give you the work. Some of you guys do a bad job at this. It's sort of like shooting fish in a barrel. There's not a lot of competition out there, you know. Everybody makes the mistake of compromising the quality of the materials, and then the job looks like crap, and they don't understand how you can beat them on the price and have it look so good. Well, once you compromise the materials, then you shoot yourself in the foot for the rest of the job. So the materials are what gets the next job, because if the car doesn't look right, then you know you're not going to get another job. So alright, so we're going to let this flash a little bit. I'm always in a hurry with gold, but I have to slow down a little bit. Got a lot of stuff going on today. Got a nice fat brisket. I'm thinking about putting that on the smoker. I'll start that tonight. Maybe when I go home today, I'll smoke it for 15 hours. I got a Boston butt and a brisket. I'm gonna soak them in a salt brine, salt water solution, salt and pepper. Usually let them soak in that for an hour or two, and throw them right up on the smoker after that. You let them go overnight in that salt there. It almost, and you put a little lemon juice in the salt too. It actually cooks the outer layer of the meat and seems to lock the juices in. You get a real juicy brisket when you do that. All right, enough about barbecue. It's making me hungry. All right, so let me come back here and do some magic. Throw some clear on this bad boy. Ready to go. So we'll let that flash off a little bit and we'll hammer this with some clear. Yeah, it was good to see some people commenting on the videos again. I put those Speed World videos up, probably didn't edit them. Should have put them all together on the one video, and probably would have been a little better, but I'm not don't know how to do that yet. I'm working on that. Did have one guy leave a negative comment on there, and at least he didn't just put a thumbs down. He actually said imports suck, and that's cool. At least you had the balls to say it, and I appreciate that. Got the World Street Finals coming up with some American Muscle. I'll get some pictures of that. Maybe you'll appreciate that a little better. And I'll try to shoot those videos a little different, so they won't be so monotonous and boring and cut up like they were. I apologize for that. One thing we got to remember over a motorhead: horsepower is horsepower, and it's all made the same, whether it's American muscle or foreign muscle. cylinder head work, camshaft, and turbos, what makes it happen. I've learned quite a bit from those guys over the years. They've been coming to the track, and a lot of you guys know I have some alcohol funny car background, so I enjoy getting into the bell housing and adjusting the clutch, and those cars have all that. You know, most of them are running Liberties or G-Force tranny, 5-disc clutch. They're little mini pro stock cars, actually. Pretty cool deal. But I understand not everybody likes that stuff. But, I thought some people might appreciate it, so I'll try to use my discretion a little better next time. Yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and clear this thing. It's just gonna be another one of those long ass videos, but I'll do one long one today and try to do a couple short ones. Get you guys updated on what's going on at the house. Still trying to pick a color for the bus. Got a lot of work flooding in right now, and can't get it done, so down on the help. Hoping things will turn around, you know. Everything happens for a reason. Alright, well, I think we're good on this one. I'm going to go ahead and clean this gun out and mix and clear up. Hold it down, Jeff.
Move the rags! I have no rags.
Rag?
Oh, I don't need a grease rag.
Want to just come back from the cleaner?
If it's a red one, we'll have oil. They wash them in oil.
Okay. So I have.
Yeah, that's why they got the white ones and the red ones.
How about the blue one?
Oh, the blue ones are usually clean too. Aren't they terry cloth?
That's good because I don't have time.
Yeah, usually the blue ones are detail rags. They're solvent free also. Well, you want to mess the paint job up, use one of those red rags with some grease and wax remover and watch what happens. It's not pretty. Ask Scott. He did that up here. No, it wasn't. It was that Terry guy. Remember that Ford Taurus?
Yeah.
The blue one?
Yeah. Want a big guy girl bag?
Yeah, that's the one that he did it to. I wonder what happened to that guy.
I don't know.
You know his dad used to own Orange City Collision?
Don't know him personally.
Yeah, apparently he grew up in a body shop. He just, the alcohol got the best of him. That guy was a wreck, wasn't he?
Yeah.
It's usually a job requirement here. Gonna use some 30 clear on this. Wonder how cold it is. It's supposed to be in the 40s. Is it supposed to get cold this weekend in the 40s?
Down to mid-50s. Right now, 80.9.
80.9. We'll go with some 8. Mix some 6 and 8 together. Cocktail this up.
Full cup, baby. All right, so you guys set up out here, and we're gonna blast this baby.
that cup up. ready. Get to the last drop, baby, like Maxwell House. Whoops. Okay, we'll give that a minute to flash off and hit it with the second one. Definitely gonna be a long video. Wanted to make it to the end of this one. I got a little burn to blend in, or a blend to burn in on the other side. I wanted to show that technique. I understand that it's a pretty long video, but hell man, people ain't been making a lot of videos lately, so 40-minute video might be good. This clear is dry and quick today, buddy. We're ready to go ahead and hit this again. today.
Little too foggy back there, guys.
Okay, this part of the video is for Tom at Tom's World. All right, Tom, this is clear in the bottom of this cup. Very little bit of clear. You can see that there. I'm going to take the cap off my gun. Tom, I know you watched my videos all the way to the end, so this is why I put it here. I'm going to take the clear that's in the gun and dump it back into this cup. Okay, pull your trigger with your gun upside down. Let your clear come out. Alright, we've got a little clear in the bottom of our cup. Now we're going to take our 885 reducer. We're going to put a little bit of this in the cup. Just a splash. We're just thinning the product out so it lays down a little better. Okay, we got our clear down here. We're reduced out about 100%, probably 50 clear, 50 reducer. We're going to go back into our gun with this. Okay, let me get my respirator because it's really cloudy out here. Set you down for a second. Have a look in the cabinet for your viewing pleasure.
Okay. Look at that shine, baby. Woo! Like those emblems? Like that? They look brand new now.
Alright, so now we got this little tunnel area where we've blown our clear up in here. We want to rip this back. Our blend is right in here. If you can see where the clear's gone up under the paper, it's made a very soft edge. Now we're going to come with our over-reduced product and we're going to burn this area in. And I don't know if burn's the right terminology for this, but let me set you down for a minute. Okay. All right, you can see our line right here. And what we're going to do is we're coming back here. We're going to go through here and make this line disappear now. Okay, you see what we did? We put a light coat there and it's melted our edge that was there down. And our over-reduced clear is laying extra flat on the panel, so it gives the illusion that it is melted into the panel. And that's it, Tom. That's when you're burning a blend and you can't clear the whole panel. That's it. It's that easy. The key to this is making the tunnel right where you don't get a hard line. There you go. Try to get this at every angle here. You can see the blend's gone. Our line's gone and we're melted in. We're shiny here and we're shiny up here. That's about the best you can ask for with a blend. There you go. Like a sheet of glass. As Greg Porter says, you can read the serial numbers on the fluorescent lights if we had some. We got a nice glossy appearance. We got a nice blend, nice color match. And we'll be back for another one after lunch. So you guys, thanks for staying with me, and sorry about the long video.